Hello, everyone, and welcome to the presentation of the course for primary English teachers here at EPO. My name is José Mateo, and I am the coordinator. And we've got Ramon here.
Yeah, my name is Ramon. I'm one of the teachers, one of the trainers here at EPO. I'm a former EPO student. I passed the exam in 2016. I was here at EPO, and Jose was one of my trainers. And at the moment, currently, I'm a primary education teacher, specialist in the area of foreign language, English.
Well, my name is Maria Libertad. I'm also a primary English trainer here at EPO. I got my vacancy in 2019, and they were my trainers. And currently, I'm teaching in a primary school in Molina de Segura. And well, today's lesson or today's presentation is to give you all the information that we are going to work, that we are going to give you during the next course, just to help
we're
with everything you need.
We're going to basically center a little bit onto the speciality. You know that if you require more information, if you go to epOnline, there is a presentation there with a video specialized only in the especially in the whole process, right? Like the general things you need to know about the process. And then if you join, if you sign up, there are some test groups there that you can join, and the video will be uploaded there as well. So we're going to start just with a very brief introduction of the common elements related to our subject, and then we're going to just present the way in which we are going to organize all the different aspects of the preparation, right? So if we share the presentation with you, just we're in, isn't it? Okay, so regarding the process, you know, this is just called oposición, commonly spoken, but this is in fact a two different parts process, right? It's the oposición part and then the part which is called concurso, right? Which is the part of the merits, the courses, the master's degrees that you might have had, all the certificates of languages and the like. Well, certificates of languages depending on the community where you're taking the exam. But this is something we will see more in detail there in class. So basically speaking, 2/3 of the final mark will be for the oposición, right? Which is the first part of the process, what you're going to prepare, and 1/3 of the part of the process is going to be for the section of merits, for the section of things you have to start preparing maybe right now to get them ready for the day. So the first part, you all know these, but this is just a reminder that we've got a written text, which is composed of a practical case and then a written topic. The practical case in most communities include a learning situation, which is just a case study. They present you a situation in class that you have to solve, you have to demonstrate, you have the knowledge that you need for doing that. And then in most communities, you also have some kind of exercises regarding grammar and use of English and the like. It was the kind of examination that you took when
the use of English
when you passed the exam here.
Reading, maybe.
It was something related to Matilda, the book, or okay. So there's always something related to a book for kids and something related to newspapers. But we will just work on all of these during the class. And the difference, the different thing that we have, if we have a look at the past process, is that you need to pass. You need to have a 5 in the exam to be able to pass to the second part. If you want to comment on the second part of the exam.
Yeah, well, the second part of the exam, as Jose said, you will do the first part the same day normally. That depends on the autonomous community, but in most of them, you do at the weekend, on a Saturday maybe, you do the two parts on the same day, the practical test, the short break, and then the written topic. And then after approximately a week, 10 days more or less, they give you the marks. And if you've passed the first part, then you go on to do the second one, where you will present and you will defend your syllabus, which is a teaching plan, approximately 70 pages that we will you will elaborate throughout the year, and you will have more or less, depending on the autonomous community, about 30 minutes to defend.
That's it. And depending on the community, you will have also more pages or less pages. Well, that would depend, but this is just...
And one of the most important things of all these exams is that we work all of them from the very beginning.
Yeah, we work.
So they are prepared to do the exams with a lot of practice. We are going to practice a lot the oral strategies, the written strategies, the the practical case structure and the organization of the different parts. So don't worry about it because we are going to practice
And
a lot
both-
from the very beginning.
Yes, and both Ramon and Maria, that regarding the oral side of the exam, they will also do the presentation of the oral exam that they did on the day of the exam with the adjustment, with the tunings that necessary with the last legislation. But you will see they both got top marks in the oral exposition. So you'll have 2 extraordinary models plus some others that we will include with time. And regarding merits, this is something that you can just check out. If you go to the last call in your autonomous community, you can see the different things that they consider. We will see that in detail in class, but you can just keep checking out and checking in the course for the exam, the courses and the amount of courses that you might have, or any other further experience that you might have. Basically, it's 3 blocks: teaching experience. The second block is just other academic studies that you might have, and the third one is just devoted to courses from the university or from the different unions and the like. But this is something we will see in detail. Regarding the training system, there are 2 possibilities, right? You can either come in person here to the academy, or you can just attend the course online. For the group that comes in person, we call that a blended group or a mixed group, because really for you to have more time, we come to the academy every 15 days, every fortnight. So you will attend the first session online or the first session on site, and the following one will be just swapping, right? So we start online, next one on site, online on site. So we'll see each other every 15 days, and that version is gonna have their lessons on Mondays for people who's taking the exam for the first time from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And on Wednesdays, same schedule, 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock for veterans, people who took the exam before, or those of you who have been with us in the past. So that's for the on-site group. And then the online group is always on Mondays from 3:45 to 6:45, right? On Tuesdays, I'm sorry. The online groups are Tuesdays, right? So all groups will join together that week. When the in-person group has a class online, will also move to Tuesday. So the presence group will have on Mondays and Wednesdays, and the following week they will join the Tuesday group, right? And if you're joining the online group because you cannot make it to come here, or because it is just a best option for you, all Tuesdays of the year you will have a class from 3:45 to 6:45.
Yeah, and it's also important to make the difference, because you might think, or you may ask yourselves, what is the difference between these veterans and those beginners groups? The basic difference is that veterans are those who have already been with us in the past, those of you who have already taken the exam, and you more or less know the structure, you more or less know the topics, you know the teaching plan, and you need to refresh a bit and do this. Whereas the ones who start at the beginning, the difference is basically the pace. The contents is more or less the same, but the pace obviously is going to be different. Those who are veterans are going to go faster than those who start from the very beginning.
That's it.
Yeah, it is also relevant to say that although you choose the on-site group, you will be able to see the online session for that week in the online campus, so you won't miss any session, any online session.
This
You
is
will have
important
all of
because
them on the online campus.
this is also important. Even if you are on the on-site group and you cannot make it, you cannot attend for any reasons, the online group session will be always uploaded, so you won't miss anything, and the contents are going to be the same.
Yeah,
as Ramon
and
said.
it's and the videos are uploaded 24 hours
Yeah.
after the class, and you can watch them as many times as you want. You can stop them, go back, go forward. So that's a big
Bigger.
a big advantage. You can go
Even made them bigger.
+2.
All right.
Right. Well, regarding the common aspects of the training systems, as we said, the same contents are offered in the online and blended options. Every week we normally devote part of the lesson for something, an aspect related to one of the teaching plan, say the key competencies, the objectives, the evaluation criteria, whatever. And then the other part of it, we also have a topic in each lesson, and then we try to include a practical case about this specific topic. The timetable of sessions at the beginning of the year, you will have at the very beginning, we will give you the schedule of everything which could change in a specific situations, but more or less you have a general idea of what we're going to do throughout the year. The syllabus will be updated to the legal recommendations that we have now, and all the lessons, as we said, will be uploaded. Jose might tell you a bit more about it, but every time after every lesson, imagine we start with the contextualization or the introduction of your teaching plan. We will see some examples in class. We will explain it, and then you will have, I don't know how much time we will
probably like some 15 days or so. There will be, you will see in a minute, but there will be a folder where you can upload the documents, and you can always, of course, send any delayed documents. If you cannot hand them in within time limits, you can always send them to us, because we will always correct your documents no matter when you finished, right? So, but there will be a specific section for you to upload within some 15 days after that. Regarding the set of topics, I don't know if you just
regarding the set of topics, as you know, we have 25. This exam gives us the title, the name of the topic, and there's nothing else. There's nothing common for everyone. So we have elaborated our own set of topics, and as we will explain in class, we'll give you recommendations on how to personalize these topics by yourselves, because if we go to the exam and everyone writes the same topic, it's going to be, there is a criteria that says that the topics need to be original, and if all the topics are the same, it's going to be quite difficult to do that. Not only we're going to give you the topic number 3, for example, but we will also provide you with presentations, mind maps that will help you study the main and key concepts that will help you the day of the exam.
Audio files as well, like some summaries in an MP3 version or any audio version that is just uploaded there for you to be doing anything at home and at the same time. Having the possibility of listening to just a summary, like some in a podcast version of the topics, and we will also provide you with different, what we call not formal topics, like extra topics, and these are not topics which are within the set of topics, but these are elements which are so important for you to personalize the topic, as just Ramon said, but also for all the different parts of the exam. For instance, I remember an excellent presentation that Maria did this year about students' cognitive development. This is not in the set of topics. So officially, you will not need to study what happened with different kids at different ages. But this is something which is extremely useful when you need to prepare activities or when you need to do your defense of the oral part of the exam. And these are what we consider like extra topics, which are not compulsory nor within the set, but they are extremely useful, right?
Yeah, as Jose said, sure. Some sessions will be devoted to personalize your topics, but also we will give you a wide variety of ideas to create a base, a psychological base in this case, about cognitive development, linguistic aspects, and also socialization aspects regarding the age that we're talking about in our topics, but also in our practical case, in the case study.
And not only that, but in the introduction of your teaching plan, when you have to defend why you have prepared activities,
why you have choose,
and why you have chosen that course, you show that you have a sound knowledge of all the different requirements and needs of kids at that age, and that is just something that members of the board will for sure appreciate, right? So regarding practical case or case studies?
Yeah, the case study is a kind of situation that the members of the board are going to give you in the exam, and you have to answer with different steps. Well,
they're different.
Like this.
It's just the good thing of having things separately at the beginning is just for you to realize all the different elements that need to be included.
The main aim is to give you all the information in different blocks, because we have to talk about legal foundation, the norm, the curricular aspects, authors, methodology, activities, attention to diversity, evaluation, and finally a kind of conclusion, just
Okay.
to close all the actions that you have been carried out with this case. And we will give you different mind maps and strategies to solve the case study, just to help you at the very beginning. And later, we will give you some samples of written texts, just to help you with the writing and connectors, discourse markers, to give you tools to start writing
it.
the
So
case study, because it's
The,
kind of
the idea is for you to have enough practice
Mhm.
on the day of the exam for you to just choose the new idea presented in the topic in the exam and apply to a very well prepared structure that you should have prepared.
And as we said before, in each lesson, we try to work on a specific practical case. So at the end of the year, we will have done maybe 30 practical cases, which we don't know at the day of the exam, the one that we are going to, the topic, the practical case that we are going to do. But we, as Maria said, if we have the common structure, it's just to apply that common structure to solve in order to solve the case given. So we'll have plenty of practice in the academy in each lesson.
Right, so that is the written part of the exam. We have just talked about the topics, and we have talked about the practical case, because with the case practical situation, we will also have some reading and use of English examples. We will give you also mock exams on that part, and we will see that in class, right? But this is just something we will just keep practicing. And now regarding the other side of the exam, first we need to hand in a document, right? We need to, as Ramon said, around 70 pages in some communities, 50 pages in others. It will depend on the community, and we will just review all the different sections that the document have. Basically, you have to speak everything. You have to introduce a preparation, a syllabus, a teaching plan for a whole year, including the different elements there, the school, the kids. Then you will have to talk about all the different curricular elements, the basic knowledge that you have chosen, competencies, the methodology that you will include, the evaluation. So we will go all through the different sections. We will just explain. We will have documents explaining what you have to do. Then when we will analyze samples of that you will also have uploaded, and then from that, with the materials that we suggest and some others that we suggest you just to find on your own to be original, you will just compose each of these different sections, and then you will send them to us for a correction, and then we will do a second correction once you've got everything prepared, and we will do the same with the data unit, right?
Yeah, it's the same.
So this is just exactly what we just commented. And regarding the unit,
yeah, regarding the unit, basically, in the teaching plan, you will have to include 12 didactic units, normally 12 didactic units, but we'll give you because you might think, do I need to include 12 didactic units with all its activities or everything? We'll talk about this basically in each lesson. But what we're going to do is you need to include the didactic units in the teaching plan, but the most important aspect is how you defend your didactic unit, and we will give you a sample or expositions on how to do
the document is a support.
Yeah, the materials that you can elaborate.
Is the oral defense.
The oral defense, of course, right? So nowadays you could use many different things. There's artificial intelligence. There are thousands of places where you can find beautiful written documents that then you don't understand and you cannot defend because they are not yours. So we don't want a perfect, beautiful thing. We want your perfect and beautiful thing because it's yours, because you have created that, and then because
you have been working on it.
Sure, and you like it, and it's your thing, and you will shine when you just do the defense of that thing, and we will practice that defense a lot. That is another difference between the new year groups, the beginners and the veterans. We will start doing the presentations, but not you will start doing the presentations before, right? Really early in the year. This is what we were just commenting when doing the exposition, right? So you are going to be able to do expositions, and you will just wonder, if I am taking the online group, how am I going to do the exposition? You will just record yourselves and send that to us. All right. The people just taking the exam or just in the on-site groups, they can come to the academy and do the defense, even if you are in the online group, because, all right, I work Mondays and Wednesdays in the afternoon. I would love to go there, but I'm not able, so I'm going to join the online group. Still, if when you have prepared your oral defense, you will just be able to schedule some time with us to come to the academy physically in person and do the defense there. There will be a possibility also for the online group, right? And regarding materials,
Well, you have, as Ramon said before, all the materials uploaded on the platform. You have an online campus with all these sections. You will have the set of topics, the mock exams in which you are going to send us all the assignments that we organized during the course, and the session documents in which you will see all the documents that we use during the sessions, just to download, to print them. And also, it is relevant to mention that you have the possibility to send us a message with doubts or questions that you may have about the sessions. Maybe you cannot see the session, the online session. So if you watch them later or 3 days after Tuesday, for example, you can send us a message about the session, about what Ramon explained, about what Jose mentioned during the session, as many times.
You have our email, so we try to answer as soon as possible to any of your doubts and questions.
Basically, it's going to be very simple. Like, topics are on one side, then the exams and any other short text that we do during the year are going to be in that section. And then the different sections of the teaching plan and the data units are going to be in this section of assignments. Everything else that we show in class, everything else is going to be grouped in the sessions document with the name of the session, the date, and it will coincide with the video. So anything you see in the video, you go to the same session in the sessions document, and everything which
you look for the number,
right, it will be uploaded there.
That's it.
And mock exams will be approximately every month. We will be swapping between a written exam of a topic and then a practical test. And then when the time comes nearer, let's say by the third term or so, we will also have full tests, including the practical test and the written topic. And there will be also two possibilities, right?
Yes, it's important regarding the mock exams. I always say this because I think in life and in anything you do, it's important to establish short-term objectives, because you may start with us hopefully in September, and you might think that June is very far away and a long time to go, and you don't start studying. Well, we give you the possibility to do mock exams, and every month you have to study 3-4 topics, and that's what you are going to do, and you have the opportunity to do it under real conditions, and we give you real feedback following the evaluation criteria that the members of the board are going to use the day of the exam.
And there will also be online and on-site, right? So there will be obviously exams here in the academy for people who can attend, including people in the online courses that they attend an on-site group, an in-person group, but also online during the class. We will set schedule, and I will just tell you, we will time to start, time to finish, say, and then I will give you like 10 minutes to upload. So everything will be done within real time, right? And we have talked about regular groups and veteran groups before. So, but basically, it's just we will move faster with the veterans group.
We start with the mock exams before.
Yeah, and we'll start with the other sections before. We will just keep a faster pace. We will review all the different sections. Don't you think we are just going to forget about anything? We will start from the very beginning, but we will just simply move with a better pace, right? Not better, but faster.
Faster.
And regarding information, we will just send you any emails and information, but also the academy.
Yeah.
Email almost
about
every
the
day.
different calls of all the autonomous communities on the online campus. You will receive the emails there.
And information you need to know, there are some communities that they open some
extraordinary calls.
That's it.
Yes.
But everything you will receive. You will receive from us, but you will also receive emails from the academy itself. And basically, we have just covered everything. And if you have any questions, you can just join again. There's a trial version of the campus that you can join just by getting in contact with epOnline, and from there you can send us the questions that you want.
Yeah.
Right. So again, if you decide to join, there will be more information on general aspects in the campus, which is the free campus that is going to be open for you, and you can still contact us. If you still need to just decide on anything before joining, you can just ask for our email also at here at the office at EPO. You've got the cell phone and the email there in the webpage, and it will be a pleasure to solve all the possible questions that you might have.
Hopefully, if you ask, Jose said, you have any further questions, you can always get in touch with us. And hopefully, I will see you at EPO very soon.
Yeah, we're waiting for you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.